About S-400 selling to
Your favorite theme.
India. In Islamabad and Beijing, probably there are some concerns. Don't you think it would imbalance the strategic stability?
No, I don't think so. I think that if we're completely honest, we would say that the military potential of India is much higher than that of Pakistan. This is my belief. And I think independent experts would prove that too. So basically, whether they have or not those S-400s doesn't make any much difference, because you have one of the, I suppose that this is the only, real deterrent, your nuclear weapons. If barring nuclear weapons, anyway, the upper hand is with India. I mean, militarily, in military terms. So they have much more strength, military strength. This is an assessment which may sound too direct, but I think that many people would share that.
Okay. At the one hand, you have military relations and selling S-400 and a lot of other military equipment. But on the other, at the space, you have an MOU with Pakistan to have some sort of showed concern on weapons on space, outer space.
Yeah, but this is different. S-400s are not in space. So they're very much on Earth.
Okay.
As for this, MOU and declaration on non-deployment of weapons in outer space, this is a historic event, by the way, a historic event. This is the first international arrangement.
Bilateral.
International. So before that, we did have some kind of, voluntary declarations by some of the states. But this is bilateral. This is an international arrangement, which makes it historic. So, and we are very grateful to Pakistan for that understanding and for that principled position, that no weapons should be deployed in outer space.
Outer space. Okay.
It's very dangerous.
I have two brief questions. One, that India-US nexus in South Asia, don't you think it's a threat to the emerging multipolar world?
No, I do not think that the development of relations between two sovereign states can be some kind of damaging to the new international order. And I strongly believe that India is independent. You cannot, even hope that you can rule India. It's impossible. It's impossible. They, pursue their own national interests. So you cannot say that either Russia or the United States. They will have both.
What President Putin's response is expected if Pakistan's Prime Minister Imran Khan extend the invitation to Putin to visit Pakistan?
You see, it would be improper for me to comment on this, because we have a strict rule that there is, press attaché, press secretary to President Putin, so he can answer such kind of questions. I'm just not authorized. I'm sorry, but I personally speaking, I think that President Putin is a wise person, and of course he is to think every his action So I think he would respond after giving a thought to it.
Okay. Are you expecting any high-level visit from Pakistan to Russia or Russia to Pakistan, especially at the state level,
No,
summit level?
I think it will happen sooner or later, but we should have some, substantial results, because this is not like a group of tourists comes to Pakistan or vice versa. So this is interstate interaction between leaders. So there should be some kind of agreements of important nature. There should be some kind of important projects. But you already told me that our economic interaction is pretty passive.